Hey, Shalom, Akim, Shalom, Shalom. All right, this is your brother Zakaria Allah, branched out here in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. All right, come with another lesson through the Spirit. The Lord willing this be edifying to the Lord's elect. And before I get started, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi Bahashem Yahawadah. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, whom I've grown in this truth under. Shalom to the Yakim out there that's pushing the truth, that's laboring the word, that's pushing the gospel of the great kingdom that's soon to come. Shalom to the Yakwaf that's listening in, that's remaining true to the faith, remaining faithful and submissive to their husbands and guiding their children. And shalom to the hopeful elect of the 12 tribes scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth. To you Israelite foreigners out there who live among the heathen and who look like those heathen nations, but your lineage goes back to the progenitors of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel through the line of your fathers. All right, I want to say peace and blessings to you all. Barakatham. All right, so this lesson is pretty much going to be a land back. All right, I was listening to the beloved brother, all right, out of Houston, Texas. My good brother YAHAWADAH. You know what I'm saying? YAHAWADAH. And he was going into an excellent lesson. All right, truly edifying lesson. And his lesson right here is, if you woke up to the truth, then you are a walking miracle with spiritual power. All right? A walking miracle with spiritual power is a beautiful lesson, you know what I'm saying? And this is his YouTube channel. All right? His YouTube channel is GMS Spiritual Temple 2. All right, so GMS space Spiritual Temple 2. All right, this is one of his channels. Subscribe and be edified, man. Okay? And, like I said, there's going to be a land back off of his lesson. I was listening to it while I was at work. And, the name of this lesson here is going to be the miracle of our awakening. You know what I'm saying? It's straightforward. The miracle of our awakening, because you have to think about, this, what has happened, all right? As we're in these last days, these last moments of these last days, you know what I'm saying? Contrary to what some individuals like to think, or would like to think, or would like to believe, you know what I'm saying? We are literally in the last moments of these last days. You know what I'm saying? The awakening has happened. And it's not going to happen again. You see what I'm saying? It's not going to happen again. We're not going to lose, we're not going to lose shall I say, we're not going to lose our heritage again and then reclaim it again. You see what I'm saying? That's not going to happen. We're not going to go and be reincarnated, you know what I'm saying, any more times, all right, and have this great miracle take form and take shape. How many more times that this individual would like to speculate. You know what I'm saying? That's not happening. This is that time. All right, this is that time. This miracle has happened. All right, Ezekiel chapter 37 has happened, and it is literally going on right now. You see what I'm saying? The prophets are on our watch. All right, we are on the street corners. We are teaching this word. We have presented the stick, the one stick with Ephraim, and another stick with Judah, and it's been compacted together to be what? The 12 tribes. All right, as represented in each tribe, respectively. You know what I'm saying? From Judah down to Issachar. You know what I'm saying? All 12 tribes have been accounted for, as is written in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50 and verse 33. All right. As a matter of fact, let me grab that real quick. Okay, this is Jeremiah 50 and 33. It reads, "Thus saith the Lord Yahawah Tazabawath." It says, "The children of Israel, the children of Yasharallah, and the children of Judah, Yahawadah, were oppressed together." You see what I'm saying? Both kingdoms. Okay, you had the southern kingdom of Israel, and you had the northern kingdom of Israel, the southern kingdom of Judah. See what I'm saying? Being oppressed together. They are both represented here in Babylon the Great, aka America. Okay? And we're seeing this place falling apart as we speak. So there's no way that this awakening is going to happen now, and then we're going to have to wait another, how many other hundreds of years down the line. No, this is that generation. You see what I'm saying? This is that time. Okay? It says the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go. You see what I'm saying? With all these calamities that happened first with the children of Israel of the northern tribes, you see what I'm saying? The so-called Hispanics, Latinos, Native Indians, you see what I'm saying? And concluding with the southern kingdom of Israel, which would be the kingdom of Judah, represented by the so-called Negroes, all right, West Indians and what have you. You see what I'm saying? Haitians, all right. This is that final captivity, all right? All of it comes together. All of it, all of it is the final piece when you look at the book of Daniel. You see what I'm saying? As it's talking about the respective kingdoms that would come and rule in these different periods of time. You see what I'm saying? And this is that final rulership, right? When you go into the statue that Nebuchadnezzar had seen, okay? We are in the 10 toes. This prophecy is not going to be happening now and then be prolonged. No, it's not. The scriptures say that the Lord is going to hasten those days, all right, for the elect's sake, and we can clearly see that. All right, we can clearly see that. Literally, we're entering into the 3rd month of the year, all right, and it feels like the year just started. You see, the Lord is speeding up the times. All right, that's Matthew chapter 24, verse 22. You see, but the point is, this has been a miracle. All right, an absolute marvel to see all these Israelites that have awakened. You see what I'm saying? More specifically, the elect. All right, because all of Israel is awakening at this time. All right, but only a select few, only the elite, or Salakia, only the elect are being given that breath. Okay, only the elect are being given that breath, which is the true, or the 100% truth. You see what I'm saying? It's not happening to all of Israel. All of Israel is finding out the truth that they're Israelites. All the Israelites are finding out the truth that they've been, removed from their heritage. All right, either they hear it, either they receive it, or either they forbear it. You know what I'm saying? Nevertheless, the Israelites are still hearing the truth that they are Israelites, but only a select few are receiving the breath, which is the 100% truth. You see what I'm saying? The 100% truth that is necessary for salvation. To hear the names, the correct names, all right, to receive the gospel that is written by, to, and for the Israelites. You see what I'm saying? Receiving that, understanding that we must come back to these statutes and these commandments. All right, and we do so to the best of our ability. All right, but at the same time, maintaining the air of humility, knowing that the law itself cannot guarantee us salvation. All right, it is all dependent upon the blood of our Lord Yahawah Mashiach. See what I'm saying? So, you know, the impossibility of our awakening, we can start with that. We can start with that. And the brother Yahawah Abad had, you know, he had touched on that point. All right, the impossibility of our awakening, you know what I'm saying, with the amount of money that these elites have pumped into making sure that we wouldn't find out who we were. Okay? It's just a marvel to see that even after all of that effort, you know what I'm saying, the awakening still happened, right? Let's start this off in the book of Deuteronomy, because it was said that we was going to end up in this state, right? So let's go to the curses, Deuteronomy chapter 28. All right, this is Deuteronomy chapter 28, and let's start at verse. Let's start at verse. Start at verse 45. All right, Deuteronomy 28 and verse 45. It reads, "Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord Yahawah thy power, to keep his commandments and his statutes, which he commanded thee. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever." See what I'm saying? The fastest way to find out who the true children of Israel are is to find out who fits these curses. See what I'm saying? Who fits the particular prophecies, all right, that are said to happen to this group of people. You see? And regardless of all of these agents that's being sent, you know what I'm saying, and all these all these Israelites that's coming against the doctrine, you see what I'm saying? When it's all said and done, they can't prove that these individuals over there in the land right now who are claiming to be these people, they can't say that they fit these curses. They can't say that they fit the things that are written, right? As a matter of fact, let me prove this, because the scriptures say that it was only prophesied to happen to one particular group of people, right? Let me see, how's that worded? Let's go to Daniel. All right, so let's get Daniel chapter 9 and verse, let's see. Daniel chapter 9 and verse 11, it says, "Yeah, all Israel have transgressed thy law, even by departing, that they might not obey thy voice. Therefore the curse is poured upon us, and the oath that is written in the law of Moses, the servant of our power, because we have sinned against him. And he hath confirmed his words," right? "And he hath confirmed his words, which he spake against us." You see, how did he confirm his words? These things that was written to happen to us actually happened. You see what I'm saying? They were confirmed, right? "And he hath confirmed his words, which he spake against us, and against our judges that judged us, by bringing upon us a great evil." Nobody can deny what happened to us, to the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Indians, Hispanics. Nobody can deny that was an absolute evil, a great evil. You see what I'm saying? Nobody can deny it. If you go into the to the written records of Christopher Columbus, nobody can deny that that was a great evil. When you look at what happened with Andrew Jackson and the wicked inventions, all right, that was done towards the children of Israel of the northern tribes, you can't deny that that wasn't a great evil. To see what happened, all right, to the so-called Negroes, you see, of the southern tribes who was brought over here, all right, and what had happened to them, you can't deny that that was a great evil. You see? Continuing on, it says, and for under the whole heaven hath not been done as hath been done upon Jerusalem. Okay? Upon Jerusalem. Remember, Jerusalem is a people first before it's a place. You see? And that represents the 12 tribes of Israel. You see? For under the whole heaven hath not been done as hath been done upon Jerusalem. Meaning no other nation, no other group of people, no other so-called race of people, all right, can say that they've gone through this. You see what I'm saying? So this was a great miracle to see that that we would lose our heritage, all right, lose who we were, forget who we were, all right, and then in these last days be brought back into it. All right? Let's go to Jeremiah chapter 17. All right, Jeremiah chapter 17 and verse 4. It says, and thou even thyself shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled a fire in mine anger, which shall burn forever. You see? And like we read in the book of Daniel, he hath confirmed his words, man. Okay? And here we are in these last days, in the last moments of these last days, having come back into the understanding. You see what I'm saying? Remembered the ways of our fathers, right? Let me get that real quick. Let's go to Second Esdras. Second Esdras. No, Slacky, that's Baruch, actually. Baruch. Excuse me. Let's see. Let's go to the book of Baruch, chapter 2. All right, Baruch chapter 2 and verse 30, it says, for I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people. All right? Israel is a stiff-necked people. You see what I'm saying? Very hard-headed. All right? Very hard-headed. You can't say that about these small hats, about these Tengu. You see what I'm saying? You can't say that about them because they're all on one accord, man. All right? They're all on one accord. So you can't say that about them, but you can definitely say that about a so-called nigga. You can definitely say that about a so-called, so-called spick, wetback, you see what I'm saying? You can say that. You can say that about these Negroes, Latinos, Native Indians. All right, they're very hard-headed, man. Very hard-headed. You see? As a matter of fact, they take pride in the fact that they're hard-headed. That's how hard-headed we are. You see what I'm saying? It says, for I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves. You see? They shall remember themselves. A whole miracle would take place in the land of our captivities. You understand? Verse 31, and shall know that I am the Lord their power. For I will give them an heart and ears to hear, and they shall praise me in the land of their captivity, and think upon my name, and return from their stiff neck, and from their wicked deeds, for they shall remember the way of their fathers, which sinned before the Lord. See what I'm saying? And that's not talking about all of Israel. It's talking about the elect. All right, only the elect will return. Let's get that in the book of Isaiah. All right. Okay, so this is Isaiah chapter 10. And let's read verse 20. Isaiah chapter 10 and verse 20, it says, "And it shall come to pass in that day, that the remnant of Israel, and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob, shall no more again stay upon him that smote them." Meaning what? The elect will no longer put their trust in the oppressor. You see? The elect will no longer lean upon those that oppressed them. Okay? It says, "And it shall come to pass in that day," this is that day, "that the remnant of Israel, the elect, and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob." All right? So it says, "The remnant of Israel and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob shall no more again stay upon him that smote them, but shall stay upon the Lord Yahawah." All right, the Holy One of Yahshua Allah in truth. "The remnant shall return, even the remnant of Jacob, unto the mighty power." You see? "For though thy people Israel be as the sand of the sea." Now it's talking about all of Israel right here, right? "For though thy people Israel be as the sand of the sea," the Israelites number in the billions. You see what I'm saying? The Israelites number that much. You see what I'm saying? "For though thy people Israel be as the sand of the sea, yet a remnant of them shall return." You see what I'm saying? Yet a remnant of them shall return. You got Israelites all around in every corner of the globe, man. In every nation, in every country. Israelites are everywhere. You see what I'm saying? Israelites all throughout Asia. All right? All throughout China. You see what I'm saying? You got Israelites in Japan. You got Israelites in Russia. In the Arab states. You got Israelites everywhere who've been scattered. And they look like those heathen. You see what I'm saying? They look like them. They talk like them. They sound like them. All right? But their spirit is that of Jacob. You see? Their spirit is that of Jacob. Sometimes you may see somebody who looks so-called Chinese, you know what I'm saying? But the way he moves, the way he or she acts, you would say, "Oh man, he or she, they act just like a so-called black person." You know what I'm saying? Or they sound just like a, so-called Dominican or what have you. All right? That's just the spirit of Jacob. You see what I'm saying? The spirit of Jacob, the spirit of Israel, man. You know what I'm saying? The scriptures say that how's it go? Forget how it's worded. I don't know why it's escaping me right now. But let me finish this real quick. It says, "For though thy people Israel be as the sand of the sea, yet a remnant of them shall return. The consumption decreed shall overflow with righteousness." See? Let's see. So this is Romans chapter 8, verse 16. It says, the Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of God, man. You see? So it's through the Spirit that we can tell, hey, this joker right here, he may look Japanese, or he may look Chinese, or he may look Arab, all right? But through the Spirit, I can tell that's an Israelite. You see what I'm saying? Because the Spirit itself resonates. See what I'm saying? The Spirit itself resonates. All right. There are people that's listening to these videos. All right. They may live. All right. They may live all the way in Cambodia somewhere. They may live in the Philippines. They may live somewhere in the Far East. All right. They may live in Russia. They may live in, in Ukraine somewhere. All right. They may live in New Zealand. All right. Or in Germany. But they're listening to these videos and it's resonating with their spirit, and they don't understand why. They don't get it. Why does this resonate with me so well? You know what I'm saying? It's because you're an Israelite. See what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, you're an Israelite, because only an Israelite is going to be gathered by the hearing of this word. You see? As the scriptures say in Isaiah chapter 34, verse 16, it says that the Spirit it hath gathered them. All right. Then you got to understand, you know what I'm saying? You got to understand the spiritual power of our foresight. That's a miracle as well. You know what I'm saying? And the brother went into it on a little piece right there. You know what I'm saying? That, we do have a small taste of this power. All right, we have a small inkling of the power that's been presented to us. You know what I'm saying? The fact that we can break down these scriptures, the fact that that we have an understanding of what's written. You know what I'm saying? We are the hopeful elect. We can digest these scriptures. We can eat the whole roll, and we can understand it. You know what I'm saying? Right? But the spiritual power of our foresight, the fact that we're able to go out here and we can prophesy, we can say these things, you know what I'm saying, prophesy these things before they happen, you know what I'm saying, and it may not seem like much, but to the elites, they're what's the word? They're dumbfounded. You know what I'm saying? For lack of better words, they're dumbfounded. You know what I'm saying? They can't understand for the life of them how these so-called low lives, you know what I'm saying, or bottom feeders, or goyim that they call us, you know what I'm saying? They can't understand how we're able to break down these scriptures, you know what I'm saying, beginning with our apostles, bishops, and elders, okay, and have full understanding of them. All right. The spiritual power of foresight, the fact that we're able to say the things that they're about to do, you know what I'm saying, before they even do it. Right? And what does it say in Amos? Amos chapter 3, verse 7. Let's get that real quick. All right. It says, surely the Lord power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets. You see what I'm saying? The Lord doesn't have to do anything. He doesn't have to get off his throne. You see what I'm saying? No, he has servants to do his biddings. All right. As it's always been since the time of, since ancient time. You know what I'm saying? All right. There's always been prophets. He's always sent his prophets. Right? Let me get that real quick. Let me see. forget what that is. Let me see. All right, so this is Second Chronicles. All right, Second Chronicles chapter 36 and verse 15. And it reads, "And the Lord power, Yahawah of our fathers, sent to them by his messengers, the prophets." All right, sent to them by his messengers, rising up betimes and sending, because he had compassion on his people and on his dwelling place. Okay, so the prophets have always been here, man. You go to the book of Luke, chapter 1, you know what I'm saying? Zechariah said the same thing. All right. Real quick. Read this verse 69. Luke chapter 1 and verse 69, it says, "And hath raised up an horn of salvation for us in the house of his servant David, as he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began." You see what I'm saying? The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old. Okay? So the fact that we're able to go out here and prophesy these things before these devils even perform them, you know what I'm saying, it leaves them dumbfounded. All right? And this is why these devils are so careful to come up against the prophets. You see what I'm saying? Because they know that the prophets are covered under Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi, man. Let's go to 2 Kings. All right? 2 Kings chapter 6. All right, 2 Kings chapter 6. And let's see. Let's go to verse 10. 2 Kings chapter 6 and verse 10, it reads, "And the king of Israel sent to the place which a man of God told him and warned him of, and saved himself there, not once nor twice. Therefore the heart of the king of Syria was sore troubled for this thing. And he called his servants and said unto them, Will ye not show me which of us is for the king of Israel? And one of his servants said, None, my lord, O king, but Elisha, the prophet that is in Israel, telling the king of Israel the words that thou speakest in thy bedchamber." All right. Slack it. But what was happening here? The king of Syria, all right, his plans were being thwarted. All right, his plans were being thwarted. Why? Because because the Lord had given the vision to the prophet Elisha, okay, or Elisha. You see, and the prophet Elisha had warned the king of Israel, okay, to beware of this route, you know what I'm saying, that route, so on and so forth. All right. And so that, you know, that way the king of Syria wasn't able to overthrow the king of Israel. All right. And the king of Syria is sitting around, he's looking at all of his servants and whatnot, and he's like, listen, which one of y'all have betrayed me? Which one of you have told the king of Israel the things that I had planned? All right. And they're like, none of us. We weren't saying anything to nobody. All right. But the Lord had given the vision to the prophet Elisha to warn the king. You see, of all the things that's said that's spoken of in his bedchambers, man. You see what I'm saying? And that's the type of power that the Lord has given to his men, all right? The prophets in these times. We're able to say these things, all right, before these elites, right? Before these Rothschilds, Rockefellers, and all these characters, you know what I'm saying, before they ever make a move. All right? Before they ever make a move. To my knowledge, this this MOTB, this RFID device was supposed to have been mandated years ago. It was supposed to have been pushed out years ago, man. All right? Around the time that the apostles, all right, Apostle Tahar, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Wakar, and Apostle Ramlav had began going on YouTube back in 2007, okay? And they delayed their plans. You see? So while it may not seem like much of what we, the prophets, are doing, these elites, they know full well how powerful the words that we speak truly are, okay? And how powerful our presence is. You see? The final part, all right, the final part that I want to touch on is the knowledge which surpasses these very heathen. You know what I'm saying? The knowledge that surpasses, these Amalekites, you know what I'm saying? These Moabites, all right, these Ammonites, and all these individuals that have been confederate against us. Okay? The knowledge that we have, all right, as it's overwhelming to them, because even their scholars are having a hard time, you know what I'm saying, confounding the Israelites, man. Even their scholars. All right, we're talking about individuals who have studied this book well over 5 decades. You see what I'm saying? And here comes the prophets, all right, and we're able to break down these scriptures within a matter of months. You see? How it just comes to us like that. And they're just confused. They're like, how is this possible? You know what I'm saying? They look at us and they're like, these guys don't have any any documentation. They don't have they haven't gone to seminary school or what have you. You know what I'm saying? How do they know so much? How are they able to break these scriptures down so well? You know what I'm saying? All right, I've been asked that plenty of times while I was out there teaching. You know, where did you study from? What school did you go to? I didn't go to school. I didn't go to some seminary school. You see what I'm saying? I didn't get documentation from your leaders. All right. I learned from my apostles who learned from their elders. All right. And the Spirit had rested upon Elder Abba Bivens. You see what I'm saying? Who was Elijah, the prophet, coming back in the reincarnation, as it was written in the book of Malachi, the 4th chapter. You see what I'm saying? And Elijah, the prophet, had come back, and he brought forth the sons of the heart of the sons to be reconnected with the heart of the fathers. You see what I'm saying? And vice versa. All right? Meaning this truth has sprung forth. Right? As a matter of fact, let me get that in the book of 2nd Esdras. All right, this is 2nd Esdras, chapter 6, and verse 28. It says, as for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome. And the truth, which hath been so long without fruit, shall be declared. See? And that fruit has been declared, man. All right, through the teaching of this word. See what I'm saying? Let's go to the book of Matthew. All right, Matthew chapter 11. All right, this is Matthew chapter 11. And let's see. Matthew chapter 11, verse 25. And it reads, At that time, Yahawah answered and said, I thank thee, O Father, Lord of heaven and earth, because thou hast hid these things from the wise and prudent, and hast revealed them unto babes. See what I'm saying? So the Lord has revealed this truth unto babes, man. You know what I'm saying? We're considered as babes in this thing. Like I said, they don't see us as knowledgeable. They don't see us as learned because we never went to any seminaries. You know what I'm saying? Yet we're able to pick up all the mysteries that's written in these scriptures. All right, we're able to understand the dark sayings that's written, all the similitudes, all the parables, and break them down. You see what I'm saying? All right, and we have the truth. And we're teaching others. We're teaching all the children of Israel, and the elect are waking up. All right, this has been a miracle. You see what I'm saying? Let's go to Isaiah chapter 29. Let's see, Isaiah chapter 29 and verse, I think it's so this is Isaiah chapter 29 and verse 11. It says, And the vision of all is become unto us as the words of a book that is sealed, which men deliver to one that is learned, saying, Read this, I pray thee. And he saith, I cannot, for it is sealed. All right, as we've read in the book of Daniel. All right, the 12th chapter, where the Lord tells Daniel to shut up the words and to seal the book until the time of the end. The same sentiment is given to, you know, the Apostle John the Revelator. Right, John the Revelator. He was told to seal the book. All right, and you will come back in your lot in the end days. Okay, you will stand in your lot, and you would prophesy. You see what I'm saying? Meaning what? Meaning Daniel, John the Revelator, you know what I'm saying? He's here in the last days, man. Prophesying. You see what I'm saying? So all of the prophets have been reincarnated in these last days for this final service. All right? And we're coming into the, you know, the return of our Lord, man. We're ushering that in. Okay? So it says, let's see, verse 12. It says, And the book is delivered to him that is learned, saying, Read this, I pray thee. And he saith, I am not learned. You see what I'm saying? So all these scholars, so-called, you know what I'm saying, they look at us and they're like, how do you know that? You see what I'm saying? I didn't know that. All right. I didn't know it said that, and so on and so forth. Right. All right. It was sealed to them. All right. And, you know, in a broader sense, in the spirit, they are not learned. You see? And without the Holy Spirit, you won't be able to unlock the mysteries of this book. You see? But yeah, this has been one great miracle, all right, regarding our awakening. Okay, and this is not, you know, this is not something that's going to be prolonged. We're literally at the end now. All right, the Lord has awakened his elect. All right, destruction is coming. See what I'm saying? Destruction is coming now that the elect is sealed. If there's maybe a few more left, they're being sealed. All right? Because we can clearly see that these devils are about to make their move now. All right? Not 100 years from now, not 999 years from now. No. This is happening now. You see what I'm saying? The RFID, the MOTB is here, man. You see what I'm saying? That Black Swan event that is needed is about to happen. Right? So keep watch. Keep watch. But you know, that's pretty much it. I just want to do a land back on that lesson. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful lesson by the beloved brother, YAHAWAH. You know what I'm saying? Again, this is his channel, GMS Spiritual Temple 2. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe and be edified on YouTube. And I pray this lesson was edifying to the elect of the nation of Israel. This has been your brother Yahallah, branched out here in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. In closing, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi Bahashem Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, of whom I've grown in this truth under. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom.